Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another Plan With Me in my A&N weeks using my February functional sub. When this video goes live, let's see. Yeah, when this video goes live, you will not be able to get this palette anymore. However, if you wait until February 5th, the March's palette will be available for you to purchase. Which if you have not purchased that and subscribed, which you can cancel at any time, I'm going to ask you why not. It's really amazing. I promise it's amazing. So let's go to what this week has looked like. So I've got my dinners right there. My dinners don't always match up with what the family has ate, because sometimes, like for instance, last night, we went to a benefit dinner. There was a charity drive-through where we went and picked up food, and we were gifted tickets to the event. So we invited a couple of people over from our church, and I'm not a fan of chicken fried steak. That was the meal that they were serving. I wasn't a fan of that, so we went to our local grocery store. They have these really awesome meals, and that's what I had while everybody else had chicken fried steak. So next thing up, we have some goals that we've hit this week. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been such a long time since I've talked about this and hitting goals, okay? And I had kind of a little bit of an epiphany for what I think I need to do. And while I'm not going to be able to do it here, well, technically I might be able to do it here. And stuff, which honestly, look at how the journaling kit turned out. It's amazing. And I wouldn't necessarily be able to, well, I could. Yes, I could. I could still do that. Okay, so let me rephrase. Okay, so I've had a couple of like epiphanies while writing out my week this week. Clearly gonna still track my steps. That has been one of the things that I really need to track. Woke up early on Wednesday. Definitely, I had a hard time waking up on Thursday, but I still got up. Went to bed super late on Thursday, or on Friday, sorry, which affected me getting up today. But look, you guys, I have something in my habit tracker. It's only one, but that's okay. I mean, nothing's going to happen on Saturday. It's raining outside, but Sunday is still an option. But the fact of the matter is, we're going to celebrate the small wins, and that's a win. Nothing has been in a habit tracker for so long. Okay. I'm also doing really well with my no soda. So I drink a lot of water. I'm still drinking tea and juices and stuff like that. My husband has tried a couple of different mineral waters, bringing them home. I'm not a fan of them. So I just keep my water nearby. You guys ready? Well, I'll tell that secret in just, I'll tell that story in just a minute. However, you know, I am noticing how my rings are tracking. So if you've been a long time follower, you know that my watch has gone through some stuff. My husband was nice enough. What am I kidding? My husband was very much like, you need a new watch for Christmas. I'm buying you a new watch for Christmas. So he bought me a new watch for Christmas, and I've already started to see the benefits of that. My exercise ring, why it has not closed often since I've gotten this ring, it's moved, which if you remember a few months ago, it wasn't moving. So let's get into it, because now I'm just like rambling on. So I'm going to show you. So I wanted to mark this so that I could see, but yes, 2 rings, exercise close. You want to know what the funny thing is on this day? The red ring, the movement ring, didn't close. The stand ring and the exercise ring did. What do you think about that one, huh? I'm like, please. So, all right. So we still have plenty of washi in stock. So, and me and washi, we are arch nemesis. We are arch enemies. We are arch enemies when it comes to all of this, but I don't give up. All right, so story time. All right, I think it was last week. Was it last week that I told about the story of my son? He was making a bet with me. He wanted to have Monster. He keeps asking me to drink soda. He's like, I won't drink Monster until you drink soda. and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I don't care what you do. I'm just going to go with my thing. But he still like thought we had this bet. He lost. He could not go any longer without having his monster drink. And I was like, huh. And he told me last night, because I saw the can on the side of the counter, because we save our aluminum cans for recycling. And he was like, yeah, I lost. And I was like, yeah, you did. You did lose. Guess who's still not losing? I'm not losing. That's right. He could barely make it 2 weeks. He could barely make it 2 weeks, you guys. So, okay. Washi. I'm obsessed with this washi. So, yeah. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Okay. I think we're going to go with the blue. So, yeah, he lost. I'm still going strong. Like I said, I still am drinking tea. So, like, when we go out, like, my husband and I just got back from lunch. I had a sweet tea with lunch. So, I'm not, like, it's not just water only. Like, I'm still getting some sort of caffeine every once in a while. But overall, in the grand scheme of it all, I'm pretty proud of myself. I am pretty proud of myself because this is, stopping something is really hard to do, especially when you like that. Like, I like soda, you know, it's something I've grown up on. It's something that I really, really enjoy. So, you know, but I got sick, went through it. My husband has been my biggest cheerleader. And I'll tell you this, funny thing, I've noticed less bloating. I know they say that, but in the past, I don't know if I ever noticed that. Like, because I've quit soda before, but I want to say in the past, I never noticed it. And this time I have noticed it. So, okay, let's see. How do we... Okay, I think we're going to stick with the light blue since we did the headers there. And this is... Oh, what is this? Is this going to be the same dates? Yep. The 2nd through the 12th. So yeah, I just, you know, have never noticed that in the past, and I've noticed it this time. Maybe because I'm older, and so I'm starting to see things just a little bit differently, and stuff. But I did notice that, and I'm just kind of like, you know what? We can do this. We can do this. It's not going to be a hard thing. It's not going to be a hard thing to do. And you know what other thing I've noticed? Since I've stopped drinking soda, I'm having less cravings for all the sweet stuff. Oh, do I still have the craving for the sweet stuff? Of course I do. Every once in a while, I'm like, I need some chocolate. So I still there, but not as bad as it was. So I'm looking at it from a different lens than I think what I have done in the past. A little coughing fit is sneaking up on me. Yeah, this post-sickness cough has been driving me nuts. And that's just what it is. It's just that post-sickness cough that just lingers for a couple weeks after you're sick. My daughter, because she had it just as bad as I did, she stopped really coughing, I want to say 2 days ago. I mean, I haven't really heard anything in the past couple of days. And I still kind of just have some of that residualness, which just tells me that getting older sucks. Man, it sucks so bad. That's what I keep telling my kids. I'm like, if you can choose not to grow up so fast, don't. Like, I know you can't stop the days from going and stuff like that, but stop rushing it, please. Quit wishing that you were older and you were an adult, because it's not always so much fun. Eventually you hit some place where your body's just like, I'm done. So, okay. So these were the little bits of epiphanies that I had, okay? So we have tried to make it a very conscious decision to get up earlier so that we can, one, get a whole bunch of stuff done early in the morning, whatever that needs to be, whether we need to go grocery shopping, whether we need to adjust stuff for the kids' school schedule, whatever it may be, right? We just know that we need to get up earlier to get some stuff done. And the days that we have gotten up early have been the days that we've been the most productive. Clearly, the hardest part has been getting up and out of bed. Oh, has that been hard. I'm going to do this over here. I'm going to do this blue over here, so that way we don't have two blues on the other side. So we've been working really hard, and raise your hand, please. I mean, I won't be able to see it, but you get what I'm saying. Raise your hand if you have a hard time getting up in the morning and you press your snooze alarm 1,500 times. Hi. Okay, I don't press it that many times. I will press it a couple of times. Most of the time I just choose to sleep through my alarm. And I actually only have right now one alarm set. However, my husband has like 15 because that's what he loves to do. And that drives me nuts. And I'm like, please turn it off. Please turn it off. And so I'm not a huge person that has all of those alarms. I know. I'm the weirdo. It's okay. You know, because there's those whole little like, what is it, pictures of like, which one are you, the one on the left or one on the right? And the one on the left has one alarm set, and the one on the right has like 16 alarms set. I bounce between both, like it just depends. But overall, I just know that if I just set one and want to go back to sleep, then I know that that's kind of what my body needs. Kind of the benefits of working from home, and then also homeschooling the kids. Like we start when we wake up and adjust as we need and stuff like that, right? However, there are mornings that I'm just like, if I would just get up earlier, I would be in such a better place by 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And so much so that, okay, I'm trying to think here what I want to do, which sticker I want to use, really. So, but I know that I would be in better, like, position, like a better state in just my daily list if I got up earlier. And so we've been making it a really, conscious decision. Goodness gracious, words are eluding me. Words have been eluding me a lot lately, and I don't know what it is. Like, I'm like, I know these words, and these words don't want to come out of my mouth. It's almost like they're in my head, and then they start to head towards my mouth, and then they, like, hit a roadblock in a construction zone. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Clearly, words are not important right now for me. Okay. So I'm honestly thinking, let's see, what if, because I have these headers, so I'm trying to see, yeah, let's go with these headers. So I want to track the time I go to bed versus the time I wake up, because clearly there's going to be a correlation between it. And I need to find that sweet spot. So my kids get up every morning early for their early morning seminary class, which basically look at it as religious history. They get up Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday early to attend this class. And most of the time my husband wakes them up, but then he just comes back to bed and goes back to sleep. So I'm like, how can we do this where we can get up and kind of get a little awake and then wake them up and then move on with our day? So my sweet spot for all of that is really 5:30 in the morning, okay? That's kind of my sweet spot, 5:30 in the morning. Okay. let's see, where's my other ones? I want to see how this looks real quick. So I made these scripts. Okay. Yes, they will fit perfectly. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're gonna mark the wake up times. So my sweet spot is waking up at 5:30. Like, that's my ideal. Waking up at 5:30, that gets me up a few minutes before they need to be up. A few minutes, more like 20 minutes before they need to wake up. And that allows me time to wake myself up, get my clothes, you know, ready if I didn't do it the night before, kind of shake shake the sleep off, go wake them up, kind of turn the house on, and then when they go to their class, which is via Zoom, so it's not like we have to drive them anywhere. When we go to that, then I would go jump in the shower and then start breakfast, and that way they're done and they can start school a little bit earlier than their younger siblings if they wanted to, and whatnot. Okay, so then let's do another, do we want to do another? Yeah, let's do another quarter box, because what I'm thinking is tracking the bedtimes and correlating them to the next, like, how did I feel when I woke up? And so I'm going to put a box track, kind of like what I did this last week, so that I can kind of get a little bit of a notion of how I felt in all of this. So I know that I said I didn't want the two blues on the page, but clearly that's what's happening. It is what it is. At least they're, you know, like, it's a lighter shade of blue because we have the opacity a little bit different on here. But anyways, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, because if I can find that sweet spot for going to bed, I think I might be really in a good spot for waking up in the morning. And that's what I want to see. So I know we've done this before, but I've had a few good days where I've been able to wake up at 5:30, get up and go. And then clearly the next day I'm thoroughly exhausted, but I'm trying to figure out what was the bedtime, like, when did I say, okay, we're going to bed, and I really, like, closed my eyes and stuff, so I can really track that. I'm just trying to find my sweet spots. Very much kind of like how I found my sweet spot with my water and stuff. Okay, so that it's got steps. That'll be for, like, workout, whatnot. I don't know if I really want to track rings because it doesn't matter to me that much. I just know that they're closing, and as long as I can see my steps, I'll be just fine. However, we're gonna put a box down here. Yeah, we'll put a box down here to kind of really track how I'm feeling for the day. Like, how did I feel when I woke up? Was there something that happened? Do I need to track if I take a nap that day? That's another thing that I'm looking at, like, because sometimes 1 o'clock comes around and you hit that slump so hard. Oh man, if you don't hit that slump so hard, you are so lucky, because I hit that slump so hard some days, and it is literally like crashing into a brick wall, like hard brick wall. And I'm just like, I can't anymore, and I have to go lay down, and then I end up taking like a 2.5 hour nap. Yeah, not so good. So I'm wondering, because I've got space, I'm wondering if we do the stitched appointment labels. Where are those guys? Here we go. Let's see. And I have a nap sticker, because of course I have a nap sticker. Why wouldn't I have a nap sticker? Naps are amazing. And I think everybody should be able to take a nap, you know? Like, I will say that it's been one of the best things. Like, because even if my kids, like, get up early and they're super tired and I can tell that they're just not doing good, I'll be like, go take yourself a nap. And they take me up on the offer now. That's the weird part, is they take me up on the offer. So I can just put here, and I can just put nap, and if I nap, I can put the time that I napped from, and that might also help me pinpoint. So while I did track rings this last week, because I did kind of want to see, and I saw I really don't need to track them. They're not, closing my rings is not a motivating factor for me. I thought it would be, but it really isn't. However, sleep is a motivating factor for me. I love sleep. And the more sleep I can get, the happier I sometimes am. So I'm going to see, you know, let's do this for a little while and let's see what happens. The worst that can happen is it doesn't work out and just like, okay, don't need to track the naps. Clearly wasn't it. Let's find something else to track. That's the beauty of it. But versatile stickers, I'm very much, maybe I'll start color coding too. I don't know. We'll see about that. We will see about that one. Okay, so we need some different color over in this one. But yeah, I think this will be a good basis. Tell me, do you nap during the day, or do you nap on the weekends, or not at all? So that's the thing that I want you to tell me down in the comments below, because we are done, which is amazing. And I'm really trying to hit that sweet spot of 30 minutes or less on a video, and here we are. All right, I'm picking this stuff up. There you go. Like I said, you can't get this palette anymore, but on February 5th, the Marches palette will be out, which colors are awesome. But then again, every month the colors are awesome. At least that's what I say, because I think they are. So, answer my question. Do you take a nap during the day, or do you take a nap on the weekends, or not at all? And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.